when you lock up, ideally you start with your knee up high, because if you can get your knee in front of his neck and his elbow to your chest, it's very easy to get this from here. But sometimes when you do it, your knee is going to be lower. It might even get like low at his hip like this. Right? So what you want to focus on is trying to keep his head down. You do that by putting pressure on the back of his delt and his tricep here. If my knee ends up low, it's hard to get my leg out. So what you almost have to do is like let go with your legs. I'm going to open my feet up. I'm going to push away. So I'm going to push my hips away and try to bring my knee through the middle. Or you might even have to pull your leg like all the way out and around. So some of you guys will end up like this just as you're practicing it. You'll see if you hold like real tight like this, it's hard to pull your knee through the middle. What you want to do is think about pushing your hips away from the person. Right, so I'm going to extend my legs. My right leg's going to extend, my left leg's going to extend. And pull my hips back. That should give you enough space to start to shrink your knee through, but you have to keep trying to pull up. You have to keep constant pressure down on the back of his tricep here. And then you see my knee comes through the space and get my leg over the back. All right? When you're here, it's very important that you don't just go from like here and try to throw your legs. As I throw my leg, he lifts his head up, and then it's hard to do anything. So the first thing you do is think about like smashing his head into the mat. All right? Then from here, you can stretch out. This should make it nice and easy to get your foot in. And now, it's easy to shoot your foot through. Once your foot is through and his hand is free, you see how I'm holding on my own thigh to like keep control of his arm? When you go to finish the arm, try to actually grab his thumb. Right? Even if his thumb is pointed down, reach and grab it and twist his thumb away from you. This is going to put his arm in a perfect breaking position. Right? And then you can go 2 hands up to the wrist and then put the pressure on. But you don't want, if I just hold here, I mean, you definitely could do it like this. If I do this, and I start to turn the thumb toward the center. If I start to do that, he can just sort of start to slip his arm out. So when you get to this position, you throw your foot through, immediately try to control his thumb. Because this even, no matter where he rolls now, if I control his thumb, as he rolls, I can completely control his arm and keep it in a breaking position. But if you're holding like this, his hand can be flopping all over the place and then he can escape. So as you do this, you want to try to, one thing I like to do when I scoop the arm here is I like kind of like try to karate chop the head away to bring my knee in front and lock up. But there's going to be plenty of times you end up with your knee low. And then it's just a matter of making enough space with your hips so you can keep control of his arm and shoot my hips away, like out. And then pull the knee in front. Leg over the back. Shoot your foot through. And when you do this, you'll see if my legs are bent, lift up. You can posture up fairly easily. If I extend my leg through his legs, real heavy, it's very hard for him to posture up. His arm's already extended. And then reach, grab the thumb like you're arm wrestling, then 2 hands to his hand, and then you can apply the pressure. All right? So focus on controlling the thumb, and try doing it from when your knee ends up kind of low like this. Just shoot your butt away from the person. Try to get your butt out from underneath. Like that. And knee in front, go through, and grab the thumb. 1, 2, 3.